Hi, I'm George Cole with Dallas Bodyweight Bootcamp. Today we're going to go through the most basic exercise of all bodyweight exercises, the push-up. I'm going to do a couple here to demonstrate, I'm going to explain and break it down, then I'm going to show you some easier versions so that you can progress your way up to a push-up. Most people think that they can do a push-up. I would say 99% of people when I first start training them, I say, can you do push-ups? They say, oh yeah, I can do plenty of push-ups. They get down and they can't do push-ups. So it's not embarrassing to have to do an easier version of the push-up. It usually takes people a few months actually of doing the other type of push-ups in order to build up to push-ups. We don't want you doing incorrect push-ups. So the main thing is proper form and you will get stronger. Improper form and you're likely to get injured. So always priority of proper form. The main things on push-up are going to be, this muscle right here is called your lat, okay? That's the muscle that pulls the shoulders down. You can push them up or you can pull them down. It's the one that pulls them down. So think, squeeze my armpits down close to the sides like I'm trying to touch my shoulders down to my feet. Okay, that's the first thing. That's what's going to keep your shoulders locked down in place in the push-up. We don't want them doing this. If they start doing this, they're not stable. You're likely to tear a rotator cuff or something like that. You hear about that happening all the time in the gym. That's 90% of the time that's the reason people are pushing with an elevated shoulder. We want the chest to be out. As you're going down, think like you're trying to meet the floor halfway with your chest by sticking it way out. And as you push back up, push through your elbows, not your shoulders. If you think about pushing through the shoulders, you're likely to push them forward like we're talking about. So you want to keep the chest out, push through the elbows, and the chest will come out even further. The lats will stay tight. You will work the chest, the triceps, and the lats, which will keep the shoulders locked down. All right, so the basic version is chest out, lats tight, shoulders down and back, lower the chest to the floor, press it back up. Lower it to the floor, press it back up. Now we don't want to lay on the floor, but we also don't want to only go halfway. Start going halfway and you're going to develop partial flexibility. We want full range of motion flexibility, so all the way down, all the way up. Always do a full lockout. Don't do bodybuilder style where you don't fully lock out. That'll wear your joints out over time. Fully down, fully up. Slightly easier version than that is on a bench. Fully down, fully up. Notice we're never letting the elbows go out. What we do not want to do is this. Okay? See the shoulders elevated, the chest sunk in. We want the shoulders down and back, the chest out, push through the elbows. Slightly easier version than that is on a bar at waist height. Just walk up to a bar in any squat rack or bench press. Now, if you're going to do this on a bench press, make sure that the bench has an upward rack. If it's a flat rack, the bar will fly right off. Don't do that. You want to be on something that's stable. Squat rack is good. A bench with an angled rack is fine. Slightly wider than shoulder width. Chest out, shoulders back, right down to the nipple line. Want that bar to hit right there at the nipple line. If it's higher, we're going to have to elevate our shoulders and we won't be able to do right form even if we want to. Chest out, push to the elbows. Chest out, push to the elbows. So that's the push-up.